Boom, boom, ba, 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 da, ba, ba. I'm back again. I didn't kill Dracula, but now I will, I think. Let's load it back so we don't run out of time here. It's back into the habit. Oh, look at that. Straight off the bat. Terrible, terrible start. But we'll get there. I've got 2 fans on me, by the way, so let's see how that goes. But might be a little noisy, potentially. I don't know how loud, though, so who really knows? There we go. Nice window for doing damage to Dracula. Oh, I did have a nice window there going. Okay, do me over here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Then he moves towards you. And then, oh, then does this shit. I really don't like that shit. That's not my favourite. Okay, alright. So we've made it to Face Melter. Face Melter. He melts his face. Face Melter. He smells like a face. It's melted. Oh boy. Corner duck, corner duck. No problems, no problems, no issues. Fuck! That's an issue. It's an issue with a tissue. Alright, Simon. All you need is strength of will, right? That's all you really need, right? There's nothing stopping me from being Dracula aside from my own strength of will. Dracula can be like, you know, pushover if I want him to be. It's all about brains and minds. It's all about understanding and hitting him at the opportune moments, which I'm doing, kind of, but not well enough. There we go. Okay, alright. This is not too bad a place to be in. Not too bad. Could be worse is what I'm saying. Could be significantly worse. Could be way worse. 4, that would have been a closey, but we're all good. Okay. Should be safe down here from the bogeys. How's that face not gone yet? Oh boy. Hey Jasmine, how's it going? I was at that barbecue for 7 hours, so I literally just got back and straight back into it, just straight where I left off this morning, basically. So I think this is attempt number 2 on tonight's stream. Probably attempt number like 25 overall, who knows. But I think we're in a good spot here. Okay, okay. Great. Shit, okay. Shit. Ugh. Oh, wait. Okay, I can hit his arms, but I don't think hitting his arms actually does anything. Fuck. Oh. Oh, boy. Ah. Oh, I did one yesterday, cooked so much food. Yeah, I know that's the thing, you always it tends to be that people cook too much for barbecues, and then you know, then you got leftovers, but it's fine because then tomorrow you have them for food. It's good. It's a good thing. I'm down for more food. I had way too much to eat, which means I'm not really having any dinner. So yeah, that's how much food we had. Enough to where I don't need to eat tonight, basically. I'm not feeling that. Very good night for vampire slaying. Very good night indeed. It is so goddamn hot. I don't know if you guys can hear my fan or not, but I have it on full. I have literally 2 fans right now. I have 2 fans pointed at me. That's how hot it is right now. I'm literally doubling up on fans. I don't want him to corner me though. Bastard. Had to corner me at some point, didn't he? Okay. I did get to do some reading this afternoon, though. Because there was a lot of downtime after we ate. So I did sit in the garden reading a bunch, which was nice. Hell yeah, look at that. We're on good health now. Dude, the heat is just ridiculous in the UK at the moment. It's just on fire. I am just literally dying. Can't handle it. It's too much for me. Capital J, how you doing, bud? Yes, we are at Dracula. He sucks. I hate him. Final phase is just the worst thing. It's so bad. I really want to... We're going to go into the credits and figure out who the designer was on the final boss. And I'm going to write a sternly worded email to them. Because they totally still work at Konami. And they totally still have the same email that they did. To be honest, let's be fair. Back when this game came out, did email even exist? Very unlikely. Look at this! Look at this tech! This tech is so good! Also, like, he literally did hit me. The face hit me there, so I'm just really confused. But at least, like, there is a way to take him down, you know? Like, at least I have a safety barrier. Which this guy, I just don't have a safety barrier for. I just don't, and I don't know what to do about him. He defies, like, I really dislike that my whip doesn't quite, like, fuck! That is so unfair! Finished Gentleman Bastards 3 this morning, hell yeah! Oh, dude, I'm saving Gentleman Bastards because I loved Liza Locklamora so much that, like, I don't want to like, have them be finished, you know what I mean? So, I'm getting through Stormlight right now. I'm reading Oathbringer. I'm about 45% through Oathbringer, which means I've read about 550 pages. Sanderson, man, I tell you what. So when I finish Oathbringer, then I'll be ready for Rhythm of War in November, which I'm very excited about. And probably before then, I'll probably read Gentleman Bastards 2 and 3 before then. But boy, it's going to be a good November for fantasy stuff. One of the books that keeps getting recommended is The Poppy Ball by Rebecca Kwong, which I also own. And she has a sequel to that out, and also the third one in the trilogy is coming out in November. I think the same day as Rhythm of War. And then also Fires of Vengeance, which is the second book in Evan Winter's Rage of Dragons series, is coming out in November as well. I think a week before Stormlight 4. So it's a good year for fantasy novels. Plus, I'll probably read New Spring. I don't know if I want to read New Spring until the show, though. That might be a good way to go back to Wheel of Time, but we'll see. Yeah, I think faxing definitely would be more the operative thing back then. What year was this? What year was Castlevania 3? In Japan. 80... Look at that! Like, this is such nonsense! I really need to find a tech for the last guy, right? I need to find a technique for the final boss. Because, like, he's giving me too much trouble. Late 80s, I would imagine. Yeah, probably like 80... I don't know, 87 probably, maybe? 88? Castlevania 3? Do you reckon? Imagine, fuck, something along those lines. Why did I do that to myself? 1 pip of health. It's alright, let's do it. Fuck. Ugh. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Alright, fine, I'll throw this. Just for fun. Oh, fuck, I got caught in it. I got caught in it. Oh, I keep getting caught in the wrong places. 89, wow, okay. 2 years before I was born. I was 91. December 91. Which made me the youngest person in my class, which is why I had to repeat my final year at primary school. Ugh. 9 years before you were born. Jesus, that makes me feel so old. Oh, cheers for the host, capital J. Appreciate it. Oh god. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. The slimy jelly is not our friend, but we have avoided it well enough. Years go December to January. No, they go. They do go to September, but for whatever reason, they put me in the year that I was too young for. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but this kept happening in Scotland, and so that's why I was in a year with Bally, who was born in May, so he technically should have been the year above me, but he wasn't. So weird Scotland rules meant that we were in the same year. Which, if we were in England, we may never have been friends. Look at that. Imagine. I've literally known him since I was 4 years old, which is ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. I don't think many people have friends who have been for that long, but I'm sure there are. For fuck's sake. I don't think I'm doing any damage to his palms here, am I? There's no palm damage going on. Oh. Okay. Alright, okay. Alive, but too young to play it? Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if they did need to do that or not. I'm not sure. But it was weird. Because I was like the youngest by quite a margin. Well, there are a few maybe like October or whatever birthdays, but yeah, I was pretty young for the year. Which is ironic because I was also like one of the smartest in my year. So I was like way younger than everyone, but I was also like the best at maths and smarter than a lot of kids for that age group. Not to brag or anything. I just was. Mainly probably because my dad just drilled times tables into me like they were, I don't know, like they were Pokemon. I don't know if that's why, because at that age, like, I was like 4 or 5 years old when I went to school, so I don't think that's the reason they put me there, because at that age, I don't think I was that smart. It was only like when I got to the age of like 10 or 11 when I actually started to show intelligence of some kind, because I wasn't that good at reading. I wasn't like particularly confident. It was only later that I became a maths ninja, and then I decided maths sucks, so I did English instead. Fuck, okay, I'm getting in my head here. Is this a Castlevania collection for PC? No, this is in fact the Castlevania collection for Switch. Playing it on Switch. Because both the Castlevania collection and the Contra collection went on sale for $3.99. And I was like, well, I'm getting both of those. Because I've been waiting on a sale on both of them for a while. And they always went to $7.99. I was like, it can go cheaper than $7.99, surely. And guess what? It did. They went down to $3.99, and I was like, well, buying those straight away. Not even a question. Fuck. Every time. Ugh. Damn it. Yeah, so someone a couple of years ago sent me one of their old Elgato cards, because I used to have an HTC, not what's it fucking called? I can't remember what it's called. The big box HD PVR. The HD PVR is what I had, and that was good for PS3 and 360 and Wii stuff, but it didn't do HDMI. So one of my subscribers was like, hey, I have an old one of these. Do you want it? And I was like, yes, I will have it for free. Which is the problem with it, because it's older, it doesn't have lags-ish settings. So basically, I have to play on the TV. I can't play it through my OBS thing because there's too much lag to account for it. Matraya, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, 10 hours, we're back on the still the same boss. I did take a break to have a barbecue for 10 hours, but yes. We're back again. Only old style is Rondo of Blood. Rondo is really good. I haven't actually finished it or played it myself, but I have watched it be played, and it's pretty cool, I think. This game, however, just complete and utter horseshit. Just a pile of nonsense. No, I like it. I like Castlevania 3. It is too hard. Even the Japanese easier version is too hard. It's just unfair, really. Going to Tesco. Hey man, going to Tesco, that in this day and age, it's pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Going to Tesco, that's an adventure. In COVID times, you just brave the wilds, my friend. God damn. Hey, 15p. This, you just get Tesco's own brand, right? Like, it's all about Tesco's own brand. Oh, Asda, yeah. Man, Asda, talking about a place where you can get cheap stuff. Asda, all day. All about it. Okay. Come on now, There we go, alright. We can't get hit once, that's fine. Easy. Just don't get hit, right? Like, that's all you have to do, just don't get hit. Simple. I don't think I can stand on those braziers? Those braziers up there. He keeps firing these baubles at me, right? And I'm thinking, like, there's gotta be a reason for these baubles. Okay. Here's the thing, like, when I first did this, earlier this morning, on literally the first run where I got past Dracula, I got him down to literally no health. He had, like, literally, no health. I was fine, I didn't get hit once, so it is feasible and it's doable. It's just, I don't know, did I get lucky? Was it just, like, panic setting in that made it work? Who knows, really? Fuck. So you do get hit if you knock into him. I guess in his corporeal form. Not when he's, being a jackass. I can get through this with good health. It's just like, I feel like I get too fixated on how much damage he's taken. Yeah, should have done a TNL ranks on supermarkets. Oh, that would have been good. Well, how do my ranking of supermarkets go? Tesco's pretty up there for me, I'm not gonna lie. Tesco is pretty up there. Probably because at uni I had an enormous 24/7 Tesco, literally less than a minute walk from our flat. So it was pretty great to just be in my room at 11:30 at night and be like, I feel like some Haagen-Dazs. And then just to go to this Tesco that was always open and just buy some and eat it in my room. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good time. But yeah. Oh god, okay. Hey, shout out to Iceland's roll situation. Iceland have some good rolls. When I'm looking for lunchtime rolls, Iceland are on the game. They're on the leaderboard, you know what I'm saying? I think I've got some good rolls. Victory Star, how you doing? Am I just invincible in that corner? Yes, apparently if I duck in that corner... I don't know if it's because I duck in that corner. I don't want to test the theory. But basically, that corner, for some reason, I am invincible. Jump in a hole. Yeah. Yes, basically. The answer is yes, I am invincible. I am a god. Bow down before me. Bow down before me. There's a problem. I can't look at chat because then I get distracted. And then I die. It's all about focus. I did have 1 HP anyway. Wait a second. Wait. Don't tell me I saved there. I didn't. I was about to lose my goddamn mind. I don't want to do that again. That happened once already when I streamed this game. I don't want it happening again. Dear Lord, dear Lord. It really is. The thing that's a bit of a bummer about this collection, first of all, no rewinding, which, like, come on, in the day of the Mega Man Legacy collection, no rewinding is a bit of a... It's not what I expect from a good quality collection, right? You need rewinding in your classic collection, especially a game that is as arseholic, shall we say, as Castlevania 3. Second of all, only one save state, no multiple save states. Even Nintendo's Switch Online has multiple save states. So I'm a bit bummed out by that, but it's good to be able to play all these Castlevania games. It's just like the collection is not a great... I don't think it's a well put together collection necessarily. When you compare it to what Mega Man Legacy Collection does, which is just way, way better, it doesn't come close to the quality of that collection, really. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I know. People just like, hey man, did you not beat it back to front, upside down with your eyes closed? Then you didn't really beat it, did you? See, this is the thing. We did the tech, right? The tech, for some reason, on that side, I think if I'm on the left-hand side, it works fine. Zhong Mao, how you doing, bud? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently losing my mind trying to beat Dracula in Castlevania 3. The Japanese version, Akamoju Densetsu. Or Densetsu, because they don't pronounce the final U in Japanese words. Or at least you shouldn't. Okay. Okay. Alright. Start the flame there. Good. Oh no, he got me caught up. He always finds a way to get me caught. If he gets you in the corner, that's the worst. It's literally not much you can do about it. Okay. Fuck. There we go, okay. Okay, we're at decent health. Help. Yeah, the tech works, it's just the face touching me is the problem. And I think on the left-hand side, I have less of a chance of being hit by the face. So that's what we're going for. Didn't beat a game standing on your head, did you really beat it? Very true. If you don't beat Bloodborne backwards while in the intense heat of the sun, did you really beat Bloodborne? Probably not. I've been thinking about playing a Souls game recently. Playing this Castlevania has made me like, you know what? I can take the pain. This game was basically a Souls game of its time. But I don't know, man. They're too scary for me. You know what I mean? I'm not about the scares. Yeah, retro gaming community definitely. Especially if like you grew up with it. People are very, very like, well, back in my day, we had 2 shillings and a 6pence, my lad. I'm like, alright, well, doesn't really help me, does it? Oh, fuck off! These lightning bolts are just not helpful for anybody, really, are they? No, they're not. So how many hits is that? Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it? It's like 15 hits on that dude. Yeah, a lot of people have the Souls games very high up on their favorite games ever. Alas, I don't think that will ever be me, but hey, love what you love. I'm down for you to love what you love. Really, Sekiro is the one that I have the most interest in, especially after playing Ghost of Tsushima. I'm like, maybe Sekiro is the thing that I play. Number one, because it's not really a scary environment. It's got Japanese theming to it, and it is, yeah, it's mainly that stuff. It's also got a rope in it, which I love rope. Mechanics, swinging on ropes is great. Man. Like, what is this thing? It's okay, so it's 5 faces, clearly. They're kind of like opera masks as well, but then they have a brain. Here's the question. Is this like a Voldemort situation? Are they 5 individual souls who have been bound to an individual? Or is it like just one guy with a giant brain and he just absorbs other people and then he has like 4 faces? Because this guy who died, the middle face dies, right? And then the side faces keep going. So you think that it might be one brain powering the 5 faces, right? That's my running theory at the moment. Yeah, I'd probably play Sekiro on PC. Get that nice frame rate. That's the other thing about Bloodborne is you need to come to PC. And then we can play at 60 and not have terrible load times and all these other things that people complain about. Which, to be fair, I probably would complain about as well. Let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest here. Okay, I just really hate how long it takes to do these top guys because, especially when it gets to this stage of the fight, they're just... Here's the thing, chat. Now, I have fought this thing so many times, and I've proved that I can beat those first 2 phases so many times. Do I just save state it here? Or do I not? I don't know. Because have I really beaten him? And I am the one person, right? I'm the one person who's like, fuck that shit. Save state wherever you want, don't give a fuck. But this is also for me. I want to do this. I do want to do this, as bullshit as it is, just to prove to the game that this game sucks. It doesn't suck, it's a great game, I love it. But this final boss, some heavy bullshit. Here's the thing, I almost did it. I almost did it. I almost did it. I almost did it. So I can do it. I have proved to myself before that I can do it. It is possible. It is possible. And if it is possible, I can do it. Oh, fuck off. Okay. He says in anguish. Okay, here's the thing. Let's just take it slow, right? Let's just fucking... Fuck. Am I even going to be allowed to take it slow? That's the problem. I wish I could hit him there. I just wish there was a way to hit him there. The other thing is, okay, here's the thing. We've got a tactic. We've got a tactic. I didn't even think about it. We got a tactic. Okay, all right. How many of these do I have? I can do two pips per thing if I nail. Fuck! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'm doing it. I hate you. I'm gonna do it. Come on, Dracula. Let's go for a dance. Yeah, I guess I did eventually figure it out. The problem was, I think I was just thinking too much of like, but if I'm right next to it, then, oh god, see, that's a bad situation to be in right there. I was getting too caught up in my head about it. I was like, I can't hit him right next to him, so like, what am I gonna do? You know? Turns out, that wasn't the biggest deal. Come on! Nah, I don't like this run. Let's reload. Oh. Thanks, Victory Star. Appreciate it. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Balls! Balls! Walls! Balls! I'm just getting knocked about too much there. Is it the final phase? It is the final phase. Will Bally let me live it down? Probably not. No. Actually, to be honest, Bally would have given up way before this. He would have said fuck it like at least an hour ago, if not more. Guaranteed. Bally would have save stated his way through this entire game. That's how many fucks he gives. Which is honestly the more intelligent approach. I'm just being stubborn. It's like when I beat Crash Bandicoot 1 on the Remastered Collection. Did I enjoy playing through that first game? Not a huge amount. The game is terrible. The level design is some of the worst I've ever seen. But I beat it. I defeated the game. I beat the game in its own game. And is that not the most important thing? It is. It is in fact the most important thing. Oh, come off it, mate. Come off it. Just come off it. I don't like being on this side. I don't like being on this side because I think he can hit me here. He can, fucker. I have to be on the left. I have to be on the left, and it's just a Alright. Let's be optimistic. Anyone have any suggestions for what game I can stream next? I might just keep going through the Castlevania collection, because Castlevania is a fun game to stream. I do enjoy streaming Castlevania. There's a certain, like, mind space you can get into it, where I can kind of talk coherently while at the same time paying attention to the game, and it's a good combo, I find. Be like every streamer stream Fall Guys. That would require me acquiring a copy of Fall Guys, which would mean either buying it on Steam or resubscribing to PlayStation Plus. Which, God, I haven't been subscribed to PlayStation Plus in so long. My goodness. That used to be like the service. It was like the service, and then all of a sudden Game Pass happened, and PlayStation Plus kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. But hey, Fall Guys is doing well. Those guys are getting really shit on, which is... It sucks, man, because they're a small team, right? And people expect them to be able to hold server loads of that many people? It's like, be realistic about it. Such a tiny development staff compared to, like, Blizzard or these other big companies who have massive problems at launch, you know? Even those companies can't deal with the server load. It's like, gamers suck, man. You know what I mean? Gamers fucking suck. The gamers are terrible. Like, why do they exist? I say, get rid of gamers. Let's just eliminate the gamers, you know what I mean? No one needs them. Fuck. I feel like I'm backsliding here. I feel like I'm going into a backslide. Fuck. Come on, I definitely hit his head. There we go. Oh, no, no. Okay, good, good, good. I would like to play Fall Guys. Yeah. The question is, do I play it now while they're having issues, or do I just wait until it cleans up a bit? I don't want to waste too many of these boomerangos, because I would like to have as many as possible for the final phase. Fuck! Okay, well that's one safety net gone. Hi Maz SSB, how you doing? Yes, I am very much about eliminate all gamers. Gamers are terrible. Nobody likes gamers. You know what I mean? When I say gamers, right? I don't mean like me. I mean, you know what I mean when I say capital G gamers, right? You know exactly what I mean. Like, I can paint you a picture. I can paint you a fucking Picasso of a capital G gamer, right? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Big boy time, big boy time. Okay, that's 2 pips per. That's 2 pips per. We're on course. We're on course. 2 pips. That's 2 goddamn pips. Ah, damn it. Fuck. Okay, missed that one. That's okay. We've got time. Got 1:47 seconds. All the time in the world. Come on, come over this way. There we go. Get a cheeky hit in there. A cheeky bonus hit. Fuck. Shit, okay. Easy, easy. No problem. No problem. No, not an issue. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. This is yeah, no problem here. Oh, you. I want to die. Shakespeare could not write a better tragedy. Here's the thing though, right? Look at that run. I had that in the bag. Let's be frank about it. Let's be honest. I had it in the bag. No problems. No issues. I am going to beat you, Dracula. I am going to beat you. It's the curse of the stream. That's what it is, man. If I wasn't streaming this game, I would have beat this man years ago. Eons. Decades. Millennia. Fuck. Go away, go away! Okay. If I didn't have save states, how far back would I go? Pretty far back. Pretty far back. I mean, this whole level, basically. You have 3 lives, so I would have 3 chances at him per run. But the level is quite long. It's not the hard... I wouldn't say it's the hardest level in the game, actually, the final level. I wouldn't say it's the hardest. I would say it's challenging. But I don't think it compares to some of the other levels in terms of raw fuck you difficulty. Because there's some real fuck you difficulty that goes on in, especially the level before death. In some ways, maybe death is more difficult. A lot of people say Hamlet was inspired by how much Castlevania 3 Shakespeare played in his youth. I mean, look at this thing, right? It's skulls. It's 6 skulls. Hamlet only has 1 skull, right? Eat your heart out, Hamlet. Oh my goodness, come on. Yeah, death was rough. Death was rough. Come on! Are you kidding me? That was some bullshit. That was exactly the right height. That's exactly the right height. I don't know about that, man. I wonder if the duck technique works with this guy as well. I'm not going to test it. I don't want to test that theory. Fuck! Why? Why? Why did I tempt fate like that? I was just ducking. Oh. I'm very over this. I think I'm realizing that he doesn't actually take damage when he's in his hover form. He only takes damage in his real man form. And that would have been nice to realize earlier. Because I'm going for all these hits that don't actually matter. Ugh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the strat seems to be to not get hit. Yes, that's correct. That is the strat. The strat is don't get hit. Yeah. It's a bit of a tricky strat, you know. It's you know, I could have employed it better, you know, but who cares really? To be honest. Okay, okay. Trapped me in the corner again. Always trap me in the corner, you bastard. I don't like it. I don't like it when you put me in the corner and I can't get out of it. It's not very nice. It is in fact horrible. And I'm not a fan of it, so please stop doing it, you know? I don't like it. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Was that what Nintendo Power Guides were like back in the day? So the strat here is just to hit him a lot and don't get hit. Anyway, that's our strategy guide. Join us next month where we'll tell you how to beat Mega Man. Pro tip, just don't get hit and then hit the enemy. That's the guide. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Have fun. Enjoy. No wonder so many kids used like Game Sharks and stuff back in the day. And to think that this is the easy version. I keep saying it. We're playing the easy version of Castlevania 3. The baby version. Maybe my next stream should be the real version, otherwise known as the American bullshit rental market version. That's really gonna help. Okay, come on. God, this guy on the right, you know, like, let's give him a name. Claude. I don't like him, right? Because Claude's MO is to just get out of my way and not let me hit him. That's his entire purpose in life. And like, look, Claude, I get it. You're one face of 5. You're probably the most ignored face. Like, who cares about the face on the top right, really? And he's probably had a hard life, Claude, right? Like, he's had to deal with all, like, probably other faces get more exposure than he does. You know, he's got to deal with bickering all the time. And it's just not a good life for him, probably. So I understand his plight. But if he could just be nicer to me, maybe. And not just like, hey, you can't hit me until finally. Like, does he really need to live another 10 seconds? Truly? Is it worth it for his life to go on for 10 seconds longer? Just so my pain can be prolonged? I think not, my friends. I think not. And I think that was terrible. And that should not have been allowed to happen. How did that happen? I've only got 8 of these boomerangs left. I thought I'd have enough. Maybe I still do. Okay, I was going to take a risk there to do another cheeky little thing, but you know, the grey farmer gets the hay, or whatever the phrase is. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. That's the phrase. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Fuck you! Okay, well, I had more health this time, so I actually had a bit of a chance. Okay, one more. One fucking more. Come on, are you actually having a fucking kidding today? Don't you dare, game. Don't you dare do this to me. Don't you fucking dare. I will curse your name into the halls of hell and above. If you dare do this to me, oh my lord, don't be another phase. Be the end, please. Please, 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 please. Drop the ball. I didn't get the thing, but we did it. I beat him. Dracula is dead. Oh my goodness. Nick, what's up? You think boomerang ammo would be more easily conserved seeing as it comes back to you? Very good point. Very good point. We did it, me and Cypher. Even oh, Cypher, look at that yellow hair. Wow, she has long hair. That is pretty good. Damn, dude. We did it. We beat it. With no save state nonsense. Of course, I mean, I save stated before the boss, but fucking come on. I would have been shorter if the fight did. Nick, why are you so savage? I can't handle these dunks. It's too much for me. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, so they were trying to do a Samus thing? Trying to do a Samus thing where they're like, ah, this mysterious monk in a cloak. And then it's like, oh, but she's a girl, did you know? It's like, alright, we get it, like, sure. I didn't actually use Cypher at all in this playthrough. I don't know, I just don't, she's just like, she's like an old lady with a stick, like, she's like has a tiny little stick. And I just don't know that she's that useful. Maybe she would have been useful on that boss. To just like little taps here and there. Oh wow, look at this, it's doing a replay of all the great moves that I did. So I don't know, I never did that. Oh yes, I remember when I played as Grant Dynasty. The thing I didn't realise is you can only take one secondary character. So Grant I had, and I was like, well, I'm going to keep Grant for the rest of the game. And then because the Japanese text popped up and I was like, Cypher was there, I guess I clicked yes to Cypher. So Cypher came with me instead of Grant, and I never got Alucard either. Which they do have an Alucard style character in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, whose name I can't remember. But I really want to play Curse of the Moon 2 now. Curse of the Moon 2 is, and starring Ralph Belmont, quote, NB said. Wait, Ralph Belmont? Why is his name Ralph? Is that canonical, or is that just a weird thing in the Japanese version? I'm very confused. We did it. We beat Castlevania 3. Now let's do a fun thing. This is what I do after I beat every game. We go to... Let me see if I can pop this up. Ba-dum. First thing we have to do, obviously, is we have to go to here, and we have to do our tweet, our celebratory game beaten tweet. Which one should we do? I usually take multiple just to decide. That one's quite good. I do like that one. There's no credit scroll on it though. The one with Ralph Belmont. I didn't even realise it's not even Belmont. It's Ralph Belmont. What the fuck? Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. I've got to do that one. Ralph Belmont. Oh, it's good. That's great. I love it. That's brilliant. Now here's the question, am I going to be a pretentious asshole? Am I going to say GG Akamojo Densetsu instead of GG Castlevania 3? This is the deciding factor of how much of a pretentious asshole I am, right? The question is, how do I spell Akamojo Densetsu? That is the real question. Yeah, I can't be bothered to look that up, let's be honest. Oh, fuck. GG. Castle. Don't be a weeb, I'm sorry. Been too much of a weeb here. Yeah. 3. You know what I will do? I will do Castlevania 3 brackets JP. That's good enough. And then let's do a nice big exclamation mark. And let's get rid of one of those spaces. How do I move my cursor on the top screen? It's got a big space there between the Nintendo Switch. I don't want that. There we go. There we go. Okay, and now I can do that. Oh, thanks, Nick. Went to the effort. Starring Ralph Belmond, everyone's favourite. Leader of the Belmondo clan. Trevor C. Belmont, known as Ralph C. Belmondo. Oh wow, that's interesting. Weird. I wonder why they changed his name to Trevor from Ralph. Maybe Ralph didn't sound like a vampire killer name, you know? Just wasn't vampire killy enough. Alright, what's this is so here's the secondary part of me. Window capture. Internet. Let's do I even have a... No, I want... No, I don't want software update. What? Oh, I don't even have... No, here we go. Why is that not showing? Chrome, there we... No, I don't want Chrome widget box. I don't want that. I don't want the Microsoft Store. Why is it not showing me? What? I don't need new version of Game Capture HD. Can you go away? Does anyone know how to do this? I don't know how to do anything. Browser, maybe. There we go. Browser. Nope. That's not the right one either. Why am I so bad at streaming? I'm just terrible at it. Just garbage. It should be window capture, right? And then I can window capture. There we go. Chrome. Ta-da! Okay, here we are, Chrome. There's me. Hello. So we are going to go to High Street. Well done. So first thing we do is we go to backloggery.com/mbz, where you see all the stuff I'm playing. For some reason I've not listed Castlevania 3. Have I even added the collection? Fuck, now I have to do that. What's this called? Okay. So if I haven't added something, I go here, I find it, Castlevania Anniversary Collection, I do a good copy and paste job, we pop it into here, compilation, and then in here, I am going to be pretentious here, I'm sorry. Fuck's sake, where is it? Is there a... Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Akameju Insetsu. Now here's some of the facts, right? Japanese version has several other differences. It contains a specialized VRC6 compressor chip, co-processor chip, which means that the music is beautiful. Japanese version, instead of using stabbing dagger, Grant throws daggers. So that's another addition, because Grant can just chuck them, which is great. Akamoju Densets. I'll add these other ones later. Let's click it now, playing add game. And then I go here, because it's already been added, and then I go beaten, because then it counts it as beaten. I should also actually untick that. There we go, beaten. So now, what's going on? My thirst for knowledge led me to this Trevor is a Welsh name. Trevor is a Welsh name that derives from Tref Moor, which means big village. With so many Germanic and Slavic names in the Castlevania canon, the presence of a Welsh name seems out of place. However, his name in the Japanese script, Ralph, is more appropriate. Ralph derives from the Nordic Raurflur and its later Norman simplification, Radolf, meaning the Wolves' Council. Fittingly, Trevor's incarnation in Lords of Shadows is associated with wolves, and later serves as a council. Jesus Christ, they really have explanations for all this shit, don't they? So anyway, that's now that's added to my memory card. My memory card here has everything that I've played / beaten. So it tells you what date you beat it on, tells you when you added stuff. Great. Backloggery, mucho good service. I appreciate it. You do have to input everything manually, and I have a lot of fucking systems, a lot of games, but 408 beaten, not too shabby. I've got 118 unfinished, which is definitely not all the games I own. It's all the games I intend to play. And as you can see, I haven't added all the rest of the Castlevania collection there, so that's something I need to do. My second place that I categorize where I put stuff is my reset era thread. So I have 52 games in a year where I keep track of how many games I played. So this is the list of all the games I've played this year. I also have a list under here of uncompleted / ongoing. So literally anything I touch, I put under here. See, I've got Castlevania 3 here because I wasn't sure if I was going to finish it. I basically was playing it in my work lunch breaks, so I didn't know if I was just going to play the whole thing. I was just tooling around with it, so I put it there. But now we can put it here. This is my 40th game I've finished this year. Pretty good going. I've beaten the challenge, I don't know how many years in a row. I didn't do it last year. I think I got... No, I think I did. I did it last year. 2018 I didn't do it. 2018 I beat 40 something, 44 maybe. But I... That also... Oh, it was on PS3. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. I was not paying attention to that. You are very correct. I need to go and change that now because that will drive me insane. It's because PS3 was the first console that I started adding stuff to. And so it defaults to that whenever I add something new. Switch downloads. I like to distinguish between Switch cartridge / Switch downloads, even though some of the games I own digitally that are cartridge games I count as physical. It's stupid. The barriers are being broken down these days. Nobody knows what anything is. So yeah, let's do that. Post here, and I'm just going to put in brackets Castlevania 3. And that was beaten on 09/08/20. Beautiful, and I can delete it from down here because it's been added to the main list. Save. Cool, so that's my second step, is going down here. As you can see, you can tell, like, I've broken it into months. So you can see January I did 4 games. Basically, if you want to beat 52 games in a year, you have to average 4 games beaten a month. So January I did 4. February I just did a fuck ton, because lots of smaller games on here. I counted the DLC for Fire Emblem. Kentucky Route Zero was probably a few hours. Kentucky Route Zero. Awesome P was like an hour, so that was nothing. My Switch Force was a couple hours. Minute was like an hour and a half. Rhythm Thief was a bit longer. Blood Roots was maybe... So lots of shorter games in February. And then you can see March is when I was trying to finish up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and I did manage to finish KOTOR in March, but I'd been working on KOTOR since last September. I'd been playing that, so I played a bulk of that in March. A lot of Ori, obviously, but that was beaten in like a few days. And then April gets a bit of a knock-on because Animal Crossing is just happening all through April as well. I take like a 1-week break to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, but mainly playing Animal Crossing through April. So we got like really short games. We got Cat's Girl and A Short Hike, which are both like sub 2 hours. And then Spyro 2, which I'd been working on slowly through as well. May has got a big bunch. Replayed Uncharted 2. Streets of Rage 4 was great. A lot of shorter ones. Operation Logic Bomb and Wild Guns, both Switch online games that were very, very short. And then somehow in June, I beat all of Xenoblade in a very short period of time, and then still proceeded to beat Last of Us, play all these other things. And so yeah, we're into August now. So I think I'm ahead currently of the curve. I'm not sure. I feel like I am ahead of the curve, but yeah, I'm around 40 at the moment, which is nice. Currently on 2, nice. Yeah, I was busy in June. The thing is, I counted Future Connected as its own thing, just because it's quite long. these days I do tend to count like larger DLC expansions as their own thing. Red Arrow, how you doing? How are you doing? There's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. I should do a rewatch of the original trilogy, actually. Me and my sister rewatched episode 1 and episode 2 when I was in Edinburgh, because they're her two favourites. We both grew up watching them, so that was fun going back, re-experiencing those. Some good memes going on in episode 2. I love it. We're not in week 40 yet. I don't think so. She would like episode 2. She does. Episode 2 is her favourite of the Star Wars trilogy. I'm doing good. We just you've just come in after I've just beaten Castlevania 3. I beat Dracula. It was an ordeal, but we did it. And you know what? In the end, not actually that tough of a boss. It just requires a lot of understanding of the way it works, right? And like that seems to be the case with a lot of old games. But sometimes you will get old games where bosses are bullshit, and they even like good skill is not going to help you get around it. So Bomb Chicken, yes, I did play Bomb Chicken. I wasn't a huge fan of Bomb Chicken, if I'll be honest with you. I think the lives thing was another big issue with that for me. It's a really nice looking game. I love the artwork in it. And that developer, Nitrome, they're working on the new Shovel Knight game. Shovel Knight Dig, I think. So that's one to keep an eye out on. But yeah, like a really neat idea, but it didn't quite come together for me mechanically. Anyway, that is two operations. My third one is my Giant Bomb list. If we go to giantbomb.com, I always make a top 10 list on Giant Bomb so I can see them, go back to them easily at the end of the year. So you can see my previous, here's my Game of the Year 2019 list. So we had, remind ourselves, Pokemon Sword and Shield made it at number 10. Impressive. Gears 5, Katana 0, Jedi Fallen Order, Devil May Cry 5, Luigi's Mansion 3, Apex, Fire Emblem number 3, Slay the Spire, Bloodstained number 1. So yeah, I keep a catalogue on Giant Bomb of my my games of the year list, but I also last year started keeping track of the games I played as well, because the nice thing about Giant Bomb is they have a huge wiki, huge library of every game, and so what you can do is you can go in there and just add it straight away really easily, and it has the nice little pictures next to each of them. So this is more my aesthetic version. So I've got this, which is my kind of categorizing by month version, Backloggery, which is just like my organizational for every video game I own, and then this is my aesthetic categorization of like, oh, it looks nice because they're all in a row with the artwork. I like the artwork. I just like the idea of a digital kind of bookcase type of deal, and so Giant Bomb has a really nice kind of way to do that. Get the original NES and Super Nintendo artwork for some of these old games. Unfortunately for DLC, it doesn't quite work. They didn't have Future Connected listed as its own thing, so that's a little bit of a bummer. So you get a kind of replication here, but everything else is real good and looks nice, and I like it a lot. So let's add it to the list. I totally do this if I beat more than 2 new games per year. I know that's the thing with a lot of people, is people don't tend to beat a lot of games, and I didn't used to do that. I didn't used to be someone who finished a lot of games. I played stuff, but I would never be like that into doing that, and it wasn't until I started listening to podcasts where I was listening to people every week. They would bring a new game and they would finish their games, and I was like, I really like that idea, and so I wanted to start doing it. And I think the other thing that helps is if you gamify it, right? If you do this, which is what I do, which is like make a list, and you're like, oh, I can add it to my list. So as soon as I finish a game, it's like a mini reward of like, oh, I'll add it to my 3 sections, basically. And I enjoy that. So like it's gamifying my playing video games almost. The other thing is, obviously, I do a podcast, and so I need things to talk about to keep things interesting. So, and I do... Generally, I like to have finished something so that I can speak to the totality of the experience, right? Because there are games where it's 60 hours long and it's bad because it's way too long, and if I haven't played the full thing, I don't get that full impression of it, I don't feel I can speak to its totality. It's just, that's a personal thing for me. Other people feel different, but now here's the question. Do they have it listed as, and under that, here we go. We do have Akamojo that is being listed. Shout out to Giant Bomb. Do we have Akamoju Densetsu? Not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I don't think it's there. That's fine. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Added. So then it's added to the list. Save and finish. Bazinga, we got it. Yeah. This is also really helpful as a quick like reference point for me to be like, when did I play that? And I can just go like, oh right, I played Dead Cells this year and I played a lot of it. Played Thumper. Thumper's good. Okami. Maybe the most overrated video game I have ever played in my life. No word of a lie. Not a big fan of Okami. But yeah, lots of good things on here. Play old games over again because you know what to expect and they're safe. Yeah, I know what you mean. Only game to beat this year is Assassin's Creed 2 Remake. Wow. Now that is a boy. Huh. Yeah, why play Witcher 3 when you can play Skyrim again? That's the thing. Like, I think the thing with games for a lot of people is it's like it's a comfort thing. People just fall into a comfort zone of like, I just like doing this, and I do that a lot with Overwatch. Overwatch is my comfort game. It's like, I just want to put on a podcast and chill. I'll just play Overwatch and not really pay that much attention to it, and you know, it's very mechanically pleasing to me. So that's kind of my comfort game I go to. But you know, I think the thing I really like about games is just expanding my understanding, my knowledge, my taste as well. Like Grounded, we go on here. I've got Grounded here. Grounded is a game I would not have given the time of day before, but it was on Game Pass, and Bally was playing it as well, so we played it together, and I had a great time with it. Nick, you should play Grounded, honestly, because it's reminding me of our days playing Minecraft back in the day. It's very, I mean, it's a survival game, so it's got those vibes, but there's lots of building stuff and things destroying things. I think you'd enjoy Grounded, and you could play with us, play with me and Bally, and make a terrible base. That'd be fun. And also it's cross-play as well, which is great. It's just brilliant. Feel like a weirdo for not having a comfort game. I mean, I didn't for a while until I found Overwatch. I didn't have a game that I would go to. But then Overwatch happened, and I was like, well, I'm just going to play this for the rest of my life, I guess. I mean, Pokemon was my comfort game for a while, but I mean, that wasn't really a comfort game. That was more like, that's just what I did. Just played Pokemon. Yeah, Nick, especially with Humble Bundle being just created at the moment, check out Game Pass, because Game Pass is like, what if Humble Bundle was good? Basically, to put it in probably quite mean terms. It's very good. There's a lot of stuff on there. A lot of stuff I need to get to. I need to figure out what I want to play next. Let's go back real quick here. Let's go back to here and take a look. Oh god. Yeah, all my Paper Mario screenshots. Look at this big boy. Paper Mario has a lot of fun things going on. Look at this place. How much hopping and bopping's going on here. I love it. This guy dancing. Look at that cheerleader. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Been enjoying Paper Mario a lot. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Let's exit. Oh. Yeah, the thing with Overwatch was I was really afraid, I was very afraid that I was going to get very motion sick with it, because when I watched videos of it when it first came out, it did make me feel motion sick. However, when I played it myself, set my own FOV, it was perfect, and I didn't have any issues. So, think about Paper Mario. Is it good? It is good. I like it a lot. You just have to understand that it's not an RPG, and it is not going to be an RPG. So you need to go in thinking, this is going to be a fun adventure game with some puzzle solving and some really funny writing, and it looks gorgeous. but skip the battles if you really want to, because they're like fun, but they aren't that necessary. Still haven't finished Doom 2016 because of motion sickness. Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely was feeling some of that motion sickness with Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal seems like even more of that. So I don't know. But speaking of id shooters, Wolfenstein 2 is great as if you want a story-based shooter. Wolfenstein 2 is just, oh, it's insane. It's insanity, really. So here are some of the what we've got in this collection, right? I've beaten original Castlevania. Now I've beaten Castlevania 3, technically. So I could play Castlevania 2. The thing that is boring about Castlevania 2 is that I would just have to sit here with a guide and play it through, so I don't think I'm really down for that. Because it's just like, crouch on this particular pixel, and then a thing will appear. Like, very cool ideas, but Castlevania 2 is just a weird relic. I don't know, is that fun to play? I don't know. Like, it's a game you just need to sit there with a guide next to you. I've beaten Super Castlevania 4. I have never played Castlevania The Adventure on Game Boy, and I don't know how good this game is. Belmont's Revenge, also don't know how good this game is. So these are the two Game Boy games, which is really cool that they're including the Game Boy games in this collection. I appreciate that greatly. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Jasmine, because similar stuff happens to me when I watch certain first-person games. It just makes my head, like, I do get headaches, basically. Even after yesterday when I was streaming Halo with Bally, at the end of that session, especially because it's really hot right now, my head was hurting a lot. My head was really, like, starting to throb. Mainly because the heat and also first-person streaming and all that stuff, it just kind of got me a bit woozy. And then we have Bloodlines / The New Generation plus Kid Dracula. So wait, are you telling me Rondo is not on here? Wait a second. Is there no Rondo of Blood on this game? Surely not, right? Surely. You sure I'm not put Rondo of Blood on this? Anyway, it's got some cool shit like this, where you can like zoom in, zoom out. Like, this stuff is neat. This is kind of the stuff people like from collections, but I don't know how into it I am. It's like, it's pretty cool, but yeah. Kid Dracula is a game I would like to play. Maybe we play Kid Dracula, because this looks like a fun bop in time. Could do that. The other retro thing I could play is Mega Man 6. That's the Lost Mega Man I gotta play. Yeah, man, that's a bummer. No Rondo on this collection. I guess on PS4 there is a Rondo plus Symphony thing, where you buy one thing that has both Symphony and Rondo in it. So I wonder if that's the holdup. I also am curious when they will do a second Castlevania collection, because they really need to. Especially if you're going to bring all those GBA games back and DS games. That would be nice. You just killed Dracula, now it's time for the origin story. Yeah, what led him to that point where he turned into a weird face? Well, did he meet the weird face on his travels in Kid Dracula? Tune in next time to find out when I play that game. So maybe that's an option. We could do Kid Dracula. Obviously, I also have the Contra collection, which the Contra collection is pretty beefed with pretty much all the stuff you want in it. I have beaten Contra 3. Me and Bally co-opted Contra 3 together. But Contra 1 I've never finished. A lot of these I would love to play co-op with Bally at some point. The unfortunate thing, these collections do not have online multiplayer, which sucks. Another feature that they really should have. But they do not. That is a bummer. So we've got Contra, Super Contra, arcade. So this is arcade Contra, even an NES Contra. We've got both of them. Then we've got Japanese Famicom Contra, Super C, Contra 3, Operation C, Hardcore. Oh man, fucking love Contra Hard. Let's just play some Contra. I'm just gonna play a bit of Contra Hardcore right now, just real quick. Let's just play some Contra Hardcore. This game is fucking good. But yeah, there's options on the table. There's options. I feel like I know this game even though I've never played this game. Just because I watched Dan and Vinny at Giant Bomb just play literal hours of this. Who has the good gun? Oh yeah, Robot. We want to go Robot. Brownie. Brownie is cheat mode. He's cheap. And cheat. And all those things. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Okay, I might have to change the do a bit of how do I change buttons? Can I do that here? Don't know if I can do that here. Maybe I do that in the main menu? I definitely change buttons on the Castlevania collection. Display settings? I don't think it's display settings. Manual? No. I feel like I can change them. See if I can do it in the main menu. Doesn't seem like it. Why? I was able to change it in Castlevania. Weird. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I feel like I'm just gonna maybe close things there today. I beat the boss. I beat Dracula. It was a good experience. He died. He dead now. He dead now. I don't know what to do with myself now. I've finished. I beat Dracula. What other goals do I have in life? I mean, that's pretty like, it's a high achievement I've accomplished. What else is there for me to achieve, really? You know? Yeah, cool. Thanks everybody for watching me beat Dracula. I had a fun time. Stressful. But we did it. And I figured it out before Capital J could give me the tip of using the boomerang, which, let's be honest, I should have thought of that a long time ago. But I did eventually think about it. And hey, it worked, so I'm not gonna complain about cheesing a boss, even though probably that's like the tactic you're supposed to use to beat him. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Cool. I'll maybe, who knows, stream a weekday this week. So I'll just tweet about it. You know how it is. I'm not gonna have a schedule anymore. I can't do a schedule. I'm gonna stream when I want to stream. It's fun times. So thanks for being here. I'll see you next time when I play a video game on the internet. Till then, thank you everybody. I will see you later. Bye.